Today's Unsolved Mystery will be the first time covering a missing persons case. It has been unsolved for nearly 20 years with no further investigation or leads. It is a complete cold case where we can only hope the answer is stumbled upon in the near future. What truly happened to Kenneth George Jones, the teenager who vanished one morning? Kenneth was 18 years old, living in Glenrothes, Fife in Scotland. He lived with family and there were no indications that he would be unhappy or unsettled being at home. On an ordinary chilly night of November 2nd, 1998, Kenneth went to his bedroom to sleep shortly, followed by his mother going to her room. When she awoke the next morning on November 3rd, Kenneth was gone from the house with no notice. It will sadly be the last time she will see him again. Kenneth left no note, took none of his belongings or money. His room was exactly how he would usually leave it. There was nothing missing. This makes it more likely that Kenneth was not planning to run away somewhere, and more possibly that he encountered someone that did him harm whilst outside. It is unknown whether he left his house during the night or just before his family awoke in the morning. Kenneth's clothing that he was last seen with was a black leather zip-up jacket, black jeans, and yellow and green trainers. He was also over 6 feet tall. There are little to no leads or clues to what has happened to Kenneth. In 2013, however, in the same town in Glen, another man named Alan Bryant went missing after a night out in a club. He never made it back home, and there were also no leads since. I will possibly make a video on Alan's case in the future on its own, but another small is someone stalking and targeting young men in the early hours of the morning. But police have no leads to suggest this. In a strange coincidence, I picked this case out of random in a list of hundreds I could have covered. Whilst researching, police 2 days ago officially reopened the investigation into the missing persons case of Kenneth George Jones. Kenneth, if found today alive, would only be 44, but we can only hope for any kind of closure, especially for Kenneth's family, who were utterly devastated on that tragic day of November 3rd, 1998.